Listen, when they go low, you go to hell. The high road is a morally reprehensible position when you are dealing with bullies and bad faith actors. The high road is a morally reprehensible position when you are dealing with bullies and bad faith actors. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Let's take something easy. Let's take something everybody hates and despises, okay? At least we think something everybody hates and despises. I don't really believe y'all really hate and despise it because y'all believe in the high road. But let's take something like Nazism or white supremacy, right? You would think that the average person would think that, hey, it's horrible to be a Nazi. It's horrible to believe that your race of people is superior than the other races of people. Like, that's racist, blah, 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 right? Okay. As a black man, if I'm getting into it with a white supremacist, if as a black person, we're talking policy, right? With a white supremacist, that motherfucker wants me dead. That's his goal. His goal is to oppress. His goal is to, exterminate. His goal is to, that is the goal, right? The goal is to make the lives of people who look like me horrible. When I'm engaging with somebody like that, whose purpose in life is to destroy me, the high road doesn't do shit for me. The high road is a morally reprehensible position because it masks the truth. The truth is, Nazis, white supremacists, child abusers, people who pick on the weak or vulnerable, these are pieces of shit. And you need to call them pieces of shit. Stop hiding. You trying to take the high road and being like, let's not engage in name calling. Let's not engage in, no. We're not name calling. We are accurately describing a person. And that is the problem. This is why the high road is morally reprehensible. Because it hides the truth. And it hides the truth for what? It doesn't hide the truth for the dogs in the fight. If I'm using an extreme position with white supremacy, of course, but I'm going to show this how this breaks down in less extreme positions, and in real practical ways in the legal system, right? If I'm going back and forth with a white supremacist, me taking the high road is not for me. Me taking the high road is not for the white supremacists. Me taking the high road is for the motherfuckers watching. It doesn't help me at all. When I'm going up against somebody whose purpose in life is to destroy me, is to oppress me, is to rob me of justice, rob me of equality, rob me of liberty, rob me of my free will. They want to control me. There's no high road with that person. There's no high road with that person. When you take the high road against somebody that you say is a white supremacist or a Nazi, you know what taking the high road looks like? The high road looks like January 20th, 2025. When the Democrats told y'all for years, Donald Trump is Hitler, Donald Trump is this bad guy. Oh, but look at us peacefully exchanging power. The peaceful transfer of power. Wait a motherfucking second. You just peacefully transferred power to a guy that you said was a white supremacist, that you said was Hitler? You're a piece of shit. That is morally reprehensible to peacefully transfer power, right, to someone that you said was a white supremacist, that you said what wanted to infringe upon citizens' rights. That's what you said. But taking the high road is no, let's just peacefully transfer power to the guy. Right? The high road is a morally reprehensible position when you're dealing with bad faith actors and bullies. Let me explain another way to do it, right? The legal system, right? I've said this in other videos. We do not have a justice system in the United States of America. We have a legal system. We have a legal system. It's not a justice system, okay? If it was a justice system, 90% of the bullshit online wouldn't be online, right? At least the political stuff, because we would have a justice system that actually is for justice. We have a legal system, okay? We have a legal system that was intentionally created and still to this day benefits wealthy individuals. A lot of Americans don't know this, but at the start of this country's founding, most Americans did not trust lawyers. And because most Americans at the time understood lawyers were tools for the rich, lawyers were tools for the wealthy. That's what they understood. That's what they understood from England. That's what they understood. And a lot of people don't realize this, or that's what they understood at the beginning. A lot of people don't realize this. There used to be way more civil suits in the United States of America than there is now. Civil suits have dropped a lot. They've dropped a lot. And what's also happened is the average American now believes that, oh, hey, you're supposed to go get a lawyer when someone infringes upon your rights. That's what the average American believes. When someone infringes upon your rights or someone infringes upon the right of your family, you're supposed to go pay money. You're supposed to go pay money when someone infringes upon your rights. That is what you're supposed to do. Now, what do lawyers do, right? Lawyers, they get paid win or lose. They're most depending on, if you have a lawyer that takes you on contingency, that's a whole nother thing. Then you got to give up a whole bunch of your settlement, but that's a whole nother thing. For the most part, most people are paying up front for some type of legal services, right? If you don't get the right lawyer, there's a difference between wording your complaint, wording your petition, wording your case in a way that can win your case in a certain legal system versus saying what actually happened, saying the truth of what actually happened and not embellishing. Another part of the legal system, people go like, hey, when you're in legal, lawyers will tell you, hey, don't say anything when you're when you got a case pending, right? Criminal case, I believe that's smart. Civil case, I think it can be smart. But understand, that's advice mainly for people with power and money and shit to lose. If you are a non-wealthy individual in a two-tiered justice system, how does your silence benefit you in any way, shape, or form? Because if you lose, what do you lose? They're going to spend more money trying to get money that you don't have than if they could use your words against you, right? What's the point I'm trying to make? The point I'm trying to make is when you're dealing with bad faith actors in a legal system that supports whoever has the biggest bag, the high road doesn't work. And the reason why the high road doesn't work, because as long as that bad faith actor can bully and use bad faith methods to get money, you taking the high road doesn't mean shit. All you do is sanitize their image. All you do is sanitize the truth. All you do is water down who these people really are. No, if they go low, you go to hell. It's that black and white. Don't sanitize the truth for the general public. Walk into the courtroom and go, no, Your Honor, this guy, you got to say it in professional ways, whatever. But no, this nigga's a weirdo. This behavior is weird. This behavior is wrong. This behavior, they're trying to infringe upon this certain speech. Like, a lot of people don't understand that, like, if you do not tell the truth, no one's going to know the truth. This high road sanitizes the truth, and you cannot afford the truth to be sanitized with bad faith actors. You can't, as someone, again, using the extreme example of white supremacy and Nazism, I can't afford to water down white supremacy. Me watering down white supremacy is a matter of life and death. It's a matter of survival for me and my family, right? If we get into litigation and I water down the truth, right? Oh, let's take the high. No, bro, no. When the other side is trying to destroy your life, it's kill or be killed. Because it's very simple. If me and you get into it and I'm willing to kill you and you aren't willing to kill me, at some point you lose, period. Even if you beat my ass, I will wait until you fall asleep, because my morals tell me that killing you, right, is not wrong, even if your morals tell you that killing me is wrong. So you can't just go into the world just with your own beliefs and convictions, just think the world is gonna adjust to that. Oh, I'm gonna take the high road and everybody's gonna see that I'm gonna keep my integrity. No, you're not keeping your integrity. You're sanitizing the truth for the sake of looking good. It's self-righteousness. That's all it is. You're being self-righteous. I have zero interest in being self-righteous. I have interest in survival. That is the number one instinct of a human being, survival. When there are ideas, ideologies, and policies that threaten my survival and threaten my ability to exist or my family's ability to exist, motherfucker, there is no high road. I have to survive by any means necessary. You bitch ass niggas don't get that. There's no high road with people who want to destroy your life. There's no high road. There's no high road with bullies. There's no high road with bad face actors. There's no high road with liars. There's no high road with narcissists. There's no high road with master deceivers, manipulators. There's no high road with these people. These people don't have the same morals as you, bro. And they're better at performing than you are. You taking the high road is a performance because you don't really feel that way about them. You don't really want to bite your tongue. That's not what you actually want to do. What you actually want to do is tell the world who they are. So tell the world who they are, nigga. Or the world's not going to know. You're going to be sitting there mad at the world because the world don't know who these people are because you took the high road. And, I didn't. It's the same thing. Again, I go back to this whole last election. People go like, oh, look at the peaceful transfer of power. Nobody wants to see the peaceful transfer of power to a guy that you said was Hitler. So now everything the conservatives have been saying about you looks true. Taking the high road now gives credence to a guy that you said was a white supremacist and was like Adolf Hitler. So now if he is Adolf Hitler or like Adolf Hitler, if he is a white supremacist, it doesn't fucking matter because your stupid ass took the high road, peacefully transferred power to him, and so it looked like you approved of it. There's no high road with bad faith actors. When they go low, you go to hell. It's that simple. These people want to destroy your life. These people will drag you into court and tell lies. These people will pay lawyers money to lie, nigga. Think about how sadistic that shit is. Motherfuckers are paying people to lie for them. And your dumbass is talking about taking the high road. There's no high road when the starting point is paying people to professionally lie on their behalf. There's no high road there. You can dress it up. You can be polite. But if a nigga's acting like a bitch, like at some point you gotta call it out. If a guy's being a weirdo, you gotta call the nigga a weirdo. That's y'all problem. Everything is name calling to you guys. Everything is, oh, you're bashing. Oh, that's an ad hominem attack. It's not an ad hominem attack if the nigga's really a bitch. Do I need to break down the word bitch to help you understand why the nigga I called a bitch is a bitch? That's not an ad hominem attack. I'm describing a motherfucker's character. I can break out the definition of these words if you need me to break it down for you. But that is y'all problem. Y'all keep trying to take high roads with people who are so far down in the dirt and so far down in the mud that the road doesn't even exist. You're under the road, bro. There's no high road. There's no high road when the other side is trying to destroy you. You got to survive by any means necessary. And if you don't, you die. If you don't, they destroy your life. That's how this works. Period. Americans don't want to fight for freedom. They want comfort. They want whatever comes with comfort. That's what motherfuckers want. The self wants to perpetually exist. This is why people love the idea of heaven, even though they have no concrete evidence that heaven exists. Heaven is this place where I can just perpetually exist. No worries, no nothing. I'll just perpetually exist, and that's it. That's what people want. They don't want to fight for freedom. They don't want to fight for justice. They don't want to fight for liberty. They don't want to fight for truth. Who's going to allow me to exist the best? And if the dominant idea that gets people to believe that they can exist without too much resistance is white supremacy, that's what's going to win. There's no high road in that, my nigga. There's no high road. This is about being effective. Do you want to be self-righteous or do you want to be effective? Do you want to be self-righteous or do you want to be effective? The only way to deal with a bully is to beat his ass. Because if I go tell somebody about the bully and they don't do nothing about the bully, now the bully's going to take more out on me. You got to beat the bully's ass. You got to show the bully, hey, you called me a liar, I'm going to call you a weirdo, and first person to cry loses. Let's just do the dozens back and forth. Let's just go back and forth until whoever taps out. Let's go. That's how you deal with bad faith actors. That's how you deal with people who are trying to destroy you. But there's no high road here. There's no high road with these motherfuckers. None. Okay? So when they go low, you go to hell. I can talk more about this later because it doesn't mean that you just lose your emotion. It doesn't mean you lose control and just go ham on people. No, it means that you passionately and articulately tell the truth. You tell the truth. And you stand 10 toes down and you don't move from your position. So what if it ruffles feathers? So what if it hurts people's feelings? So what if it looks bad? The truth is not the truth has nothing to do with appearance. When you start worrying about appearance, you sacrifice truth. Oh, it looks like this. I don't give a fuck, nigga. It's the truth. When they go low, you go to hell because that's where they're at. These are devils. These are wicked people. These are evil people. If you don't go to hell, you will not be able to see who they really are. You're trying to stay up here, the high road. Oh, we don't stoop that low. Okay, dumbass. Okay. And when they steal all the power from underneath your arms, you're going to be sitting there self-righteous. Oh, they cheated. Oh, they did. Yes, nigga. Yes. Because they were trying to be effective. You were trying to be self-righteous. So, that's what I gotta say on that. Love y'all. Peace.